Good morning from Haines.
Bright and early morning.
Yeah, the ship docked around 6. I think people have been able to get off since 6:30.
Yep.
But we are getting ready to get some breakfast and head off for a pretty ambitious, adventurous, exciting thing with Rainbow Glacier Adventures. It's the Chilkat Bald Eagle Preserve Rafting Tour.
Now, it's not as scary as it sounds. We're not going whitewater rafting or anything like that. It's very chill float down the Chilkat River. They do the paddling for you. You just observe the nature and the beauty all around you. We're going early in the morning, which is when the wildlife is supposed to be out. Fingers crossed. I've wanted to do this for years. And you can't just do this in Haines. You can also come over from Skagway if you have a really long ship day and do it then, because Haines is not to be missed. It is beautiful.
Yeah, this is only our second time docking in Haines, but I think it's our 4th time in Haines. So, you know. Yeah, breakfast, adventure. Come on.
So excited.
Nature. Yogurt, chia bowls, proteins, and of course raisin buns. Y'all, we forgot how good these raisin buns are. Let's come take a peek at Haines. So there is the ferry terminal where you arrive if coming over from somewhere like Skagway. We are docked down here at the cruise terminal. Should be decent weather today. Not much in the way of rain. We got some clouds. I think it's going to be like mid-50s. A little bit of wind, yeah. Oh, there's birds already, y'all. Gangway was on deck 2 this morning, and our back on board time is not until 8:30 p.m. So I think we were advertised as like 6:30ish to 8:30ish.
A long day.
Wow.
That's nice.
Welcome to Haines. So all the tour vendors meet here at the end of the pier. So that building is the information center as well as restrooms. Over here on the side of the building is the shuttle stop, which says it will be operational today from 9 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. But I guess this is where you come line up for the free shuttle to town. Just not yet. Well, we are on the move. Well, phase 1, we've come over to their office to get our rubber boots on. Ooh, fancy fashion. No, you can't wear those shoes. You gotta have those boots on. Oh, they do have 14s for me. Very nice.
So make sure you wear like really good socks, you know, because this is going to go over. You don't want to have bare feet with boots.
Bare feet?
Look at that.
What about moose feet? Oh.
That's good. It slips right on like a glove.
We've made another brief restroom stop here. I think this is part of the Bald Eagle Preserve. Ooh, there's a whole little thing down here at the other end. We can do some learning. Alaska Chilkat Bald Eagle Preserve, 48,000 acres. Well, what I've learned so far is that a whole bunch of eagles come here right around November to feed on the chum salmon. This time of year, they're sort of all nesting and they're a little more territorial, but big gathering in November. So I guess after all of the restrooming is done, we will move on to the loading up zone. Oh, look at that river go.
And trees like that, it's called a sweeper. It can sweep you out of the raft. So that's where you duck. You kind of duck, and you don't start looking for a duck, right? You duck down in, the tree will go over the top of your head.
Oh, one of the groups is already in the water down there. I think that was a privately booked group tour that came over from Skagway, actually. Well, time to wander down and get our own PFD, aka life jackets, personal flotation devices.
This is Russ.
Take binoculars off, probably.
Long-time friend of mine, river guy. How's it going, guys?
Good. How are you today?
Oh, we are both looking good. All right.
We are safe, and it's universal sizing, but they definitely fit everybody, and it tightens up for a nice snug fits, keep you safe.
Yeah, they had to tighten mine up, y'all. That is a first. That's amazing.
Jay's been fasting.
I haven't really, but anyway, let's go fasting down this river.
Not too fast.
No.
But hopefully we'll see lots of nature.
Well, it looks like we're going to have 3 rafts in the water today. Yes, they have got big rafts. They have got medium-sized rafts. We're going to be over in this raft by ourselves with Joe today as our guide.
So cool.
That's exciting.
Really, let's have one of you here and one of you here.
Nice.
I'll be rolling back there. We'll see how that does. If I don't like it,
We can adjust on the
one of you in
fly.
the front, one of you
Or
in the back.
throw one of us overboard. That'll work that way.
In other words, you don't want me to keep you. You don't want me to.
Yep, right kind of right.
Piece of cake.
Ta-da!
Have fun, guys. And we're off, guys.
We are off.
Yeah.
We just get to sit here and do nothing while Joe does all the work today.
I'm sorry, Joe.
Ah.
I don't have to go to the gym every day, you see?
This is the gym
So one hand on the line.
at all times.
That's it.
There you can see that village of Cluckwan. That's kind of our last site of civilization for the next hour and a half. See those roofs and that up
Little
there?
specks over there, yep. Oh, we barely got started. We got our first eagle spotting. Delivered as promised. All right, we can turn around and go home now. No, all right.
Yeah, right. We figure folks come to Alaska to get away from people and to really feel a connection with wilderness. So with this raft, as soon as we get in, we take you away from the road, and for an hour and a half, it's the sound of an eagle right there.
I hear it, yeah.
Well, now we just float in peace, keep our eyes peeled for nature. We've already seen 2 or 3 eagles. Hear them talking in the distance.
Yeah.
Joe's doing a spin
We're spinning
for
in
us.
circles now, y'all. We got to get one of those trademark spins in here. Nice.
Thanks, Joe.
We won't go directly underneath. For safety.
You don't want to go directly underneath the eagles. Everybody look up and go, ah!
Oh, pretty.
Yeah, there's the road where we
That's,
came from.
19 mile, right? We've already gone 2 miles.
Oh,
Wow.
Just, in an hour and a half, you can get to where you really feel like, whoa. Like if we stepped off here and went hiking around, you wouldn't see any human track.
Yeah.
Like nothing. It's just maybe a moose track, bear track, wolf track. Those are the creatures. That's their home, right?
get to the
Why
good
you go with
stuff
the
now.
experts.
That's right. A big eagle nest over there in the tree. Maybe a little dark to see. Let's see if we can lighten it up just a little bit without blowing it out too much.
When you get close up to it, they got a beautiful red bill. And a blue
Arctic
dark
terns
back.
over there again.
But he just landed right out there in the middle of the river.
Oh, he sounds unhappy.
It's okay, little friends. They are pretty.
We come in peace.
That's part of our company philosophy.
Yeah, I
We do
got
what we
it.
call ethical wildlife use.
Yes.
So
yeah.
for us, if we start changing the behavior of the animal, we back off. It's a different feel.
You can hear the river.
Mm-hmm. More nature sounds, less road and construction sounds. Yeah.
Little blue sky up there.
Get a little
Yeah.
bit more spin in here. So we can lighten our spin up just a little bit. There we go. Now we're going to be heading in that direction into a little
slow.
channel over there. Oh, we got a fast spin. Woohoo! There's the dizzying spin. I love those. Those are my favorite.
Adventure rafting.
That's like the speed I used to do, and people said, knock that off. That's
Yeah.
too fast. I've learned to spin slower, but love a
was
good
fun.
fast spin. So this little channel over here is going to take us meandering back over toward the road area. Look out for nature. Yep, especially moose.
One day. It's all right. That's why
They're
nature
here.
does what they
They're
want.
here. Well, once you've done that, you do what's called girdling the tree. You know, when you cut the bark all the way around it, you've killed the tree.
So we're going to come peek at some shoddy beaver craftsmanship. Lazy beaver.
Oh, yeah.
You see?
You see all the
Little chew marks down there.
goodness gracious. You shredded it.
You just
Couldn't even
drop
finish
it.
the job.
Thanks. Don't drop it.
Yeah, don't drop now.
What age do they start building their own nests?
Little eagle nest there
at
too.
5 they get the white head, and that's when they'll mate, and that's when they'll start their own nest.
Okay.
When I spin the boat around, this is a good one for us.
Oh, here we go.
The other side of the river,
Uh-oh.
and you're up in the mountains, there's a giant waterfall that you cannot see from the road.
Oh, yeah.
Woohoo!
So everyone driving up the road never sees that waterfall. But
pretty.
here, by being on this side of the river,
Yeah.
therefore that waterfall has no name. You know, we don't name mountains, we name mountain ranges. There's so many mountains, there's so many waterfalls, so many rivers. There's a place where the mountains are nameless. Rivers all run God knows where. There are lives that are erring and aimless. Deaths that hang by a hair. There are hardships that nobody reckons. There are valleys unpeopled and still. There's the land. Oh, it beckons and beckons. And I want to go back. And I will.
We have made it back to the road, to the ending point.
Talk about being immersed in nature all around you and the sounds, the smells, just taking it all in. It was beautiful. I loved it.
Now we get lunch.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Included in the tour. We've traded our boots back in for our shoes. They've got bag lunches here for everybody. Ooh, we have got sandwich, we have got apple, we have got cookie. Well, we have made it back to the port. It looks like they've got the shuttle bus service in full effect, which of course is a free shuttle bus service. This one actually says it can accommodate a wheelchair. Nice. There is a little rental car agency over there. That's convenient. Now we are going to continue our Haines adventure with some strolling to town. We've been to a few places in town, but we haven't really explored town that much. Photos by Dee can grab a few more bird photos, flower photos,
Pretty with the ship and stuff.
ship photos. So we're strolling down Beach Street now. So this shows us directions to the playground, the downtown, Bald Eagle Foundation, Dalton City. Some signage for Fort Seward across the street. Beach Road connects to Front Street. Now we could follow Front Street all the way to town, but Joe actually suggested a little trail here that cuts over by the church. And they've got an accessibility ramp over there. And now, welcome back to nature walking. Not really, because this is what's in the other direction, so a little bit of nature. Well, they've got like a big picnicking table area. Nice, there's a little playground over here. Very cute over there. Oh, hey, town. Nice. Good shortcut.
That's pretty.
Well, there is the Presbyterian Church. This should put us directly into the heart of things. Oh, this is a free shuttle stop. Oh, yes, next to the Sheldon Museum. Makes sense. Well, we've made it to Main Street. Apparently this is a yellow, transparent apple tree planted 100 years ago for the children of Haines. So here on Main Street, we've got the Lighthouse Restaurant and Bar down there. Now, there was an interesting looking coffee shop up here called the Rusty Compass. There's a squeaky flagpole behind me. But my attention was actually more drawn to this place called Three Northmen. It lists itself as a winery, or perhaps a meadery. They specialize in mead, cider, and hard sodas.
Which is up our alley more than beer, so.
That's true. Cool. Let's go. Okay, open 2 p.m. most days. They've actually changed. They got a 10:30. They got an 11 o'clock. Well, let's get in here. One thing I read about it is you can just eat all the peanuts you want and throw the shells on the floor. That's part of the charm. They got tunes popping. There we go. Meads, ciders, premium. There's their hard sodas, non-alcoholic sodas. So maybe not advised if you have a peanut allergy. But anyway, we've got a table right here by the window so we can get good light.
Beautiful.
D has gone for cinnamon crisp cider, which is honey crisp apple cider with cinnamon aged in an oak barrel. I have gone for the extra hard sour cider, which is tart apples aged in oak whiskey barrels. And we're just gonna go nuts.
Literally.
And enjoy the view out the window. Oh my gosh, look at that. The music is delightfully aggressive.
Ooh, that smells so good.
Oh. Ooh, mine does too. Oh, take advantage of the break in the music to talk about it.
Oh, it tastes even better. Ooh, so it's like apple cider with a kick and lots of extra cinnamon flavor. I like that.
Oh my gosh. It's the song from Jaws. They just sang the verse about farewell and adieu to my fair Spanish ladies. I know it is the song from Jaws. This is awesome. I feel like I'm in north of Sweden somewhere. It's not even called, yeah, I guess Three Northmen. Okay, I guess it's got Scandinavian connotations. I'm thinking Norsemen.
Norway, yeah.
It just feels wrong.
I feel like I'm like throwing trash on the
I know, I'm littering. I feel like I should just go get a broom and help sweep up or something.
I've always wanted to do this, though. It's fun.
Well, here we are.
Freeing feeling.
We're the Northmen. Toss your trash down. Oh, I've got to get. Takes a little longer than expected to get that peanut out of there. The pressure's on. Bar.
Are you peanut bae?
Round 2. We are keeping it, well, I would say local feeling in my brain, even though all of their ingredients are hand-harvested Alaskan ingredients. We ended up with a spruce tip mead for me and a fireweed mead for D. Ooh. Things that we walk by in the woods, like this is, you're just drinking nature at this point.
Cool. Has a nice smell.
Floral,
really
maybe?
Good. It's, yeah, a little bit. It's like very subtle floral, and then they add like local honey to it, so that's very tasty. It's not too sweet, which I like.
Well, mine is Sitka spruce tips and honey. I love the music. Oh, it's got that like tastes like a tree, but the tree in the best possible way. Well, now that we have tried the ciders and we have tried the meads, it is time to dip into the hard sodas. Now, I like that this tray is labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, and we've got our little selections down here. So we have decided to try tree beer, which they said is kind of like an IPA tasting thing. Sparkling pomegranate. On the back side is your Perry cider and ginger beer. Yep, the tree beer is the beeriest out of all of them. But the pear is a delightful spice to it. Ginger, ooh, it's got that candied ginger flavor. Pomegranate, also delicious. I like all 4 of these.
Me too.
You know, and I've eaten like my own weight in peanuts. There's going to be a mound of peanut shells under my chair. When I leave, I'm going to have to knock it down like all discreet like, just to be like, I wasn't here. But they're good. Okay, they just put on Tribute by Tenacious D, so this has just become my favorite establishment in the history of establishments. Tenacious D, y'all.
It's pretty epic.
Man, the tunes in here have been fire, I gotta say. Anyway, they've got all sorts of merch in here. Good gracious, there's you can buy bottles of stuff. And they have restrooms. Legends will be told about the number of peanuts that were consumed at that table. Anyway, let's wander back out into the world.
That was really cool.
So now that we are lightly toasted and covered in peanut dust, I think we're just going to have a stroll around. There was a nice little boardwalk nature trail that we saw on the ride back in. You said you remember where it is.
That lane to the right.
Don't.
It's on the way out of town, but the town is not huge, so it shouldn't be too hard to find, right?
All right, let's go looking for it.
Let's go.
Well, we've come over to 2nd Street now in search of it. Oh, Haines, Alaska Visitor Information Center. Oh, you know I love a good map. That's a lot of stuff. Rawr, we found a bear. Okay, so they're closed currently. Alaska Native Tours. Tongass Federal Credit Union. Well, we've made it to Haines Highway. A boardwalk and trail has been located. Warning, frequent bear activity in this area. Hike with caution and at your own risk.
Deal.
Welcome back to Nature Walking with D&J.
You gotta be loud.
Oh, enjoy the peaceful serenity of nature.
And be loud.
Oh dear.
Well, you have to make your voices heard just in case you approach anything. So. La 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 la.
It's Christmas, y'all.
Yeah. This is pretty though.
Well, we've spotted some poo-poos on the trail already. Is it
old.
bear?
It's old.
No, I'm not good at identifying the poo-poos.
I think that's bear. Okay. So we're
Cool.
going to be loud.
To be fair, there are lots of poo-poos on this trail. Yeah, we're just going to keep our eyes open. Well, they have like half a picnic table back here. Huh.
It's really pretty though. But I mean, it's obviously a trail.
Yeah, it's well defined, nicely hard packed, full of birds. Well, we are not good with choices.
I feel like it's going to be a loop because there's a boardwalk. There's not a boardwalk.
Well, let's go toward the boardwalk.
Okay, we'll do it.
Ooh, we got what looks like skunk cabbage over there. I hear buses in the distance. Whoa, a lot of skunk cabbage.
Bears like that.
Oh, why are there more choices? So there's a boardwalk that way, a boardwalk this way. Apparently D has already chosen. Oh, this one just led to like a scenic viewing platform with more skunk cabbage.
Pretty though.
Well, we were just going to sit here a hot minute, take in some nature and see if anything happens. Because normally that's the best thing to do, is to come into the woods, be quiet,
Yeah.
and see what approaches you.
It's beautiful out here though. And it's warming up really nicely actually. Might lose the coat, honestly.
I already did. Well, let's see what we find if we had gone to the left instead. Oh, there's a very trail that just goes into another funky trail. Or this one is the more sturdy trail.
This will stay on this sturdy.
All right.
I don't know.
Let's make smart decisions.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we just ran into a lady with a baby stroller and a baby
And
a dog. So I think we're doing okay. This is like a local popular trail apparently. Now, the dog was big and black, and I thought it was a bear at first, but you know. We've espied the tiniest of squeaky squirrels up in the tree. Photos by D coming soon. Did you get a good one?
Yeah.
My gosh, there's more squirrels, y'all. It's a squirrelapalooza.
You're so cute.
Oh, and you're gone.
He's like, goodbye.
Well, we have reached Fair Drive. It looks like the cute boardwalks continue maybe over on the other side of Fair Drive. Squeaky, squeaky. Sawmill Creek. This is Restoration Project something something. Okay. Well, I like the boardwalks. We don't know where this trail is going to go. It's not on all trails. I haven't been able to research it. We're just walking.
Beautiful.
Let's learn together, shall we? Right here by the road. But like mysterious. Oh, this has been trampled or eaten. Mysterious enough to be exciting. Yes, that's the first disturbed skunk cabbage I've seen. Yeah, what kind of tree is this? I'm stumped. Okay, enough of that. There's another half a picnic table. Let's meander to more board walking. Well, we're coming up on Fair Drive again, because apparently Fair Drive is a loop. That's not confusing at all. Look at this boardwalk overlooking all the scenery.
It's beautiful.
And here at Haines Propane, we have found the end of the trail. So what do we do now? Instead of walking the highway back to town, we turn around and go back through the trail.
Because it's prettier.
That's true. I guess technically we walked outside of town because there is a sign that says "Welcome to Haines, Alaska." So let's walk back into Haines. Yeah, I don't think we're making our dinner on the ship today. It is currently 5 o'clock and we're still strolling through the woods. So, woohoo!
Beautiful.
Oh yeah. Decisions.
I don't know.
So this is the way we just came from. I believe this is the way we originally came from, and this is that first decision trail. So we didn't go this way yet.
Let's do it.
Adventure! We got off the ship at 7-something this morning, and it's 5 o'clock. Y'all be proud of us. We're excited to have such a long day in Haines. We've got more of what appears to be trampled and or chewed skunk cabbage on both sides of our bridge here. Nice. We found some buildings and some signs for private property there in the bushes, but we are still skirting around to what I think is called Chilkat Loop. Success! We have found Chilkat Loop. Out of the woods and back into urban walking. Woohoo. We have found 3rd Avenue, which will lead us over to Mud Bay Road. Well, we've made it over here to sort of the back side of the Fort Seward area. Cool, looking down to the water and all where the ship is. That, I believe they always tell us, was like a fire station type place because that's the tower that they would use to hang and dry the hoses, if I'm remembering correctly.
Cool.
Now we can see a lot of these historic buildings kind of from the front side. We've driven through here a couple of times, but never walked to this. I think we're going to cut down Totem Street.
Pretty.
Hey, there's a ship over there.
I hope so.
Ooh, side trip, public restrooms. Now, y'all, I have just been using the Google while sitting here at the picnic table just outside these restrooms. We were looking for some food in the area.
Right.
There's a place directly behind us, a little bit up the hill, called the Old Field Kitchen. I guess it's historically part of Fort Seward.
Cool.
It's only open one day a week. Mondays. Guess what?
Happens to be today.
It's Monday today, and it's only open from 5 to 8.
Wow.
Now, from what I'm seeing online, you don't really know what you're going to get to eat when you go there. It's a very limited menu. It changes all the time. It seems to be a lot of like ramen, Asian flavors, and things like that.
I can deal with that.
So, I mean, we got to do it, right? We're here on a Monday. How often are we here on a Monday night?
We're super adventurous, if you haven't learned by now. So, yeah, let's go check it out.
Let's do it!
Let's do it.
Climb a hill.
Come on.
So right up these little stairs, past the old totem pole stuff, Old Field Kitchen. QR code. Yes, this feels like something that we must experience while we're here.
Alright, is that all? I got his blood thinners.
So there were 2 items on the menu, and we have ordered them both. This is sort of a fried chicken leg dish with rice and veggies, and of course they had a pork type ramen option as well. Whew, there is still a line out the door, and I see why. Y'all.
It was amazing. Good grief.
Yeah, the ramen was good. The chicken was extra good. Now we will have a few more wanders, learn some more about Fort Seward here, but I guess head back to the ship. There was a distillery that we thought about going to, but ooh, I'm full of liquid after that ramen. Inside and outside the barracks. Well, it looks like the inside has become the outside.
It's so cool though. History.
What's my moose call?
Pretty good, yeah.
Port Chilkat Distillery, right down there somewhere. Maybe next time.
So pretty.
What is this wonderland of flowers?
Gorgeous.
The Wild Iris Shop and Studio. Well, photos by D coming soon. All these people's flowers.
That's pretty.
Well, about 12,500 steps later, we have found the ship again. Welcome back. We have come back to the cabin to find candies and paperwork for tomorrow. Do you know where we're gonna be? Good night. Y'all, no fresh and no clean today. We ported the heck out of some Haines.
It is almost 7:30. Back on board it was 8:30, so
Okay.
I think we had a pretty successful day out.
I mean, we did like 12 hours. That was awesome.
Yeah, amazing long port day.
So tell me about, I don't even know what to say about today. We did a lot of stuff. What were your highlights?
So today is probably one of my favorite days ever, most likely because it was such a long day, so you had time to experience everything. But Rainbow Glacier Adventures, amazing float down the Chilkat River. The scenery was breathtaking, as we said before. Our guide and owner of the company, Joe, was fabulous. We loved him. Beautiful scenery. Like, it was just so peaceful and serene. The lunch was really good.
It was bread.
Yeah. The drive out was lovely. Safety first, so I like that they took that into consideration, and they were really like environmentally friendly, so that was awesome as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he gave us a copy of his book.
He did. Yeah.
Y'all, it has beautiful photography in it. I flipped through. I'm going to read that sucker, but that's
It's
awesome.
a beautiful book. Yeah.
So thanks
absolutely.
to Joe for the book
Thank
and for a
you.
great day and a great tour.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I'll put the link in the description as always. Then we got lost in the woods.
No, we went to the Mead.
Oh, that's right.
What was it called exactly?
Three Northmen.
Three Northmen was awesome. I've never seen a place like that where you can just go and throw peanuts on the ground, and they had like such a cool menu with local flavors and stuff. That was amazing, and it got a little bit busier throughout the day, so that was good to see. Really, really fun. I would totally do that again. And then we went
Then we got
and got lost in the woods.
That's right.
Still didn't see any moose or bear, but like we've said before, it's probably a good thing. Got all our steps in because we're at like 13.4, so yay for steps. Haines is beautiful. And then we wrapped it up with an amazing dinner, which is only open one day a week at...
Yes, 5 to 8 on Mondays. It's the Old Field Kitchen.
Yeah, Donbury chicken?
That's the word. And a ramen bowl.
Yeah, the Donbury chicken is like unlike anything I've ever had, but probably the best food I've ever had on this cruise. Hands down. No, it was so good. Like, it was kind of like a soy sauce chicken. Can't really explain it otherwise, but it was so flavorful.
Super savory. Yum,
and the line was out the door, rightfully so. I can see how that's super popular for locals. I feel like we might have been the only cruise ship passengers in there.
Maybe.
Such a good day, though. And then we had to get back on the ship, which is fine.
Yeah.
But I wanted to stay off a little bit longer.
So here we are, because we got an early day tomorrow. We'll be in Juneau. Juneau, we'll see you tomorrow.
It's our last Alaska port tomorrow.
That's true.
Time really does fly when you're having fun.
Scenic cruising after that, and then we're off to British Columbia.
Yeah, crazy.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.